I was listening to a guy, Curry Blake. He said a sentence and it stuck to my head, and I thought, I want to make a video with that title in it. So if he ever comes across the title of this video, then I will say, Curry Blake, I got that sentence from you. And it really, really, really stuck to me. And it's been making me think. He said, what you've been waiting for is really waiting for you. Right? Think about that. What if what you have been waiting for is actually waiting for you? So I don't remember, did he say what you are waiting for is really waiting for you, or what you are waiting for is actually waiting for you? One of those things. But they have the same meaning, right? And it's in my mind. And so as I've been meditating on what he said, I'm thinking about how Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary, or worn out, or tired," right? Weary, worn out, tired. Come to me, he says. Are you tired of the religious hamster wheel? You know what I'm talking about? Where you're just going, like a hamster does on one of those wheels. Going. Same thing. Performing. Because you're trying to get God to approve of you. You're trying to please God. Hey, nothing wrong with trying to please God or pleasing God. No. Your faith pleases God. But it's that performing to please God. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, you know what? I'm a son of God. He's already pleased with me because he's pleased with Jesus. And because as Jesus is, so am I in this world, right? Jesus is highly favored. He is the beloved, right? Well, so are you. Jesus is in the most high. Well, guess what? If you're in Christ, well, so are you. So if you want to get rid of that whole hamster wheel of religious performance, which you could say, you know what? I'm done with God and I'm out of here. I'm atheist now. Well, jumping off the hamster wheel of religious performance, that God wasn't attached to that thing in the first place. You think you're running from God, but you're actually running from what you believe about God. You understand that? And that's why Jesus says, okay, if you're running from what you're believing about God and you're tired of this whole running, whether you are on a hamster wheel or whether you are running away, come to me. Come to me. I'm waiting. Revelation says he stands at the door and knocks. What if that door was your heart? What if that door was your heart? And what if your heart had a doorknob only on the inside of it, not on the outside? So he stands on the outside and knocks. He's not like turning the doorknob saying this door's locked. He's knocking. Why? Because he's waiting. Waiting for what? Waiting for you to arrive. Waiting for you to come and open that door and let him in. Right? Because he's not forcing himself like religion does. See, what you've been waiting for is freedom, but did you know that freedom is waiting for you? We all want freedom. We all want peace. We all want true joy, don't we? And And we're waiting for these things to come upon us, but actually those things are waiting for us. And those things are all combined in Christ himself. Jesus is walking on water. They're all in the boat waiting for Jesus, but there he is, and Peter kind of recognizes him, and Jesus says, come on. I'm waiting for you, Peter. You don't need to wait for me. I'm waiting for you. Come on. Take a step. And you know what? Even if you start to sink, I'm there to pick you back up. Oh, religion hates that one. Religion hates that one. No, if you start to sink, well, Jesus going to put his foot on you and say, depart from me, I never knew you in the first place. Right? Know what else the religion hates? Religion hates the prodigal. The story of the prodigal son. Prodigal. A prodigal is somebody, the Bible doesn't use the word prodigal, it's what we people call a prodigal. And if you're wondering what's prodigal, it's somebody who squanders money recklessly, spends money or squanders money recklessly, right? The prodigal spent his inheritance recklessly, according to his brother, what, on like prostitutes and stuff. You know, who knows what else? Maybe gambling, maybe whatever, right? Maybe alcohol, lots gambling, prostitutes, all that stuff. Now, again, religion will say, Jesus says, depart from me, I never knew you. You're a son. Hey, listen, if you have the Spirit of Christ in you, you are a son of God. And that prodigal, he was what? A son. A son. He wasn't somebody struggling to get sonship. He was already a son, and that son walked away, didn't he? Now, I'm not saying what that son did was great. Hey, walk away, everybody. It's okay, because guess what? The Father's standing there waiting for you with open arms the whole time. No, there's always consequences. Who knows how many people that what you call the prodigal son, who knows how many people he hurt along the way? How many people he stumbled? You're a son of that father? You're a son of the Father? And this is what you do? This is the kind of life you live? What an example of someone that comes from his father's house, and he gave you an inheritance, and this is what you do with it? And you're a son? And you want to lead me to the Father? Right? You hypocrite. And religion says, Jesus says, get away from me, I never knew you. Right? Because religion's still saying that Jesus is judging you according to your performance. According to your performance. Right? But in the gospel, it's all about what Christ has actually done for you. Do you know that story of the prodigal son? The real sad part is the brother, honestly. The brother, because the brother matches most religious people. Hey, I've been doing right in my Father's house this whole time. I stuck with my Father. I am a son of him. I am a son. I've been a son, right? Now, everybody that believes in Jesus, you're a son. So you've got the very religious guy that says, oh, look at this. I've been working for the Father. I've been in his house the whole time. I've never squandered or spent recklessly my inheritance, and I've never left him. Because my inheritance is, everything the Father has is mine anyway. So hey, I'm living in my inheritance, right? That's actually what the older son is doing. He's living in his inheritance. He doesn't need to go anywhere to get it because it's all right there. I think I'll stick around with my father. But then when his brother, that disobedient brat, right? The one that chose to stray, that's a son. He's not a son of yours, actually. Well, sorry, he is a son of mine. He's a son of mine. Just like you are. Yeah, but I'm an obedient son. I've been with you this whole time. And here this guy, he thinks he can come back to this house And you're going to allow him with open arms, and you're going to put a ring on his finger, and you're going to clothe him, and you're going to throw a party for him? That goes so against religion, you guys. But the story is the father was waiting. The son that squandered everything, that was the prodigal, and he ran away and did his stuff, he was waiting for something. He was waiting for the good life. He thought, you know what? I'm waiting for I'm going to go find it. And then when he went to go find that good life, guess what? He realized the good life was what he walked away from in the first place. And that good life that he walked away from in the first place was waiting for him the whole time. He was trying to get to a higher place, but you know what? He found out the highest place he could be is back in his father's house. Back with his father. Now you and I, we're waiting to escape all this stuff. We're sinking in this cloud of darkness in the world, breathing in its air, sinking, trying to stay afloat, walking on top of this sea of craziness, this sea of darkness. When really, where we truly are is we are already in the Most High, seated in the Most High. What we are waiting for is actually waiting for us. Because if you're seated in the Most High, and this is in spirit, my friends, this is in spirit, then what is the deal? It's catching up our minds with where we are in spirit. And these are the things that my Father has been teaching me over and over and over again. Daily. Know that you are my son, and know who you are, whose you are, and where you are. Because I'm waiting. You're waiting to get to that place, but I'm waiting for you to figure out that you're already there. Perhaps that is why Peter says, when he quotes Isaiah 53, when Isaiah says that by his stripes we are healed, but Peter says by his stripes we were healed. It's already done. So we're waiting to be healed in whatever form of bondage we're in. Physical, mental, spiritual. We're waiting to be healed and delivered from that. But what if that healing and that deliverance is waiting for you? Waiting for you to catch up in your mind and say, you already have it. It's already yours. Now just believe it. Trust it. Put your faith in it, because it's already yours. You see? It's not far apart. We're not climbing Jacob's ladder and climbing up and down that ladder. Gosh, I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired. Take away the ladder and know that you're already up there. You're already there. You don't need to come down anymore. You've ascended. So since you have ascended in spirit, let's catch our minds up there. And if you catch your mind up with the spirit, guess what? Your body is sure to follow. I think I'm just going to end it right there. Something to think about, you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you all have a great day. I hope you had a great Resurrection Sunday. Today's Tuesday, and Resurrection Sunday was a couple days ago, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I really hope that you know that he was raised, Romans 4:25, he was raised on account of you being justified, because God had justified you already. You're not waiting to be justified, he already did, you see? You're not waiting to get justified, God already justified you, so get your mind there and believe it. That you are declared, it's a judicial verdict, you have been declared innocent. All because Jesus took your place. Jesus took your place. He stood for you. He was your scapegoat. He took your sin away from you and gave you his righteousness. And that righteousness, because God says, I declare you who are watching this, I declare you righteous. Jesus was raised from the dead because of that. All right, you guys, I hope you can meditate on that and pray about it. And I love you guys, and we'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.